you can provide a given video, get information, get transcript, the Summarize tab, specify model parameter, or you can change the temperature, text splitting parameters, chunk size. Now approaches, you have 3 tabs: map reduce LangChain method, map reduce manual method, and lastly the refine method. Customize your prompt. Don't forget to give us likes, leave your comments, share us to your friends, and also subscribe to our channels. We have YouTube, LinkedIn, TikTok, and Facebook. A YouTube summarizer. So this notebook is also available for you, but yeah, this is the actual page for that. We made a where did it go? We made a user interface now that is much better than before. Before was just very simple, but now this YouTube summarizer has options for you to choose whether you want to use map reduce or refine method. And map reduce also provide you with the manual option and the load summarize chain option. Additionally, you don't necessarily need to give your YouTube link and pull in transcripts anymore. You can copy any text from anywhere into, oh my god, come on, into the transcript section and summarize. So open up more possibility of usage. So let's take a look at the code. The code is quite significantly changed. Not this part, import is the same. This section is keeping the preset template for the map step, the reduce or combine step. These guys are for map reduce method. Now for these guys, the questions step or the summarize step and the refine steps, these guys are for refined method. You put it there, it's going to load up when your application loaded with Gradio. Configurations now set as global because we want to update when user change the values inside the user interface. This one is still the same thing. Grab YouTube video. This is extract video ID to help grabbing the right YouTube video and transcript. Text splitter you've seen before. Convert text to token seen before. We just want to count how many tokens there are. Get larger context size. Again, this is you've seen before. It's my way to just use the one step up by like 1024 tokens, right? For the context length. Now, get YouTube transcript is the same. Get LLM is the same as before. Convert text to split. So this is a helper function you've seen before. Raw text Python string got chopped up into chunks or split docs, ready for processing. Okay. Now, there will be 3 buttons for each summarization approaches. There are 3 summarization approaches. The first one is map reduce with LangChain, load summarize chain. The second one is map reduce manual that we did before. And the last one is refine with LangChain, load summarize chain. So I made 3 more functions that will be triggered when respective buttons get clicked. So this one is going to load up from the config, global config. We will get the input text got chopped up to chunks properly. Get the right token using the get larger context size step up as before. Define my LLM, prompt, map prompt, combine prompt, load summarize chain for this one. This one is the map reduce LangChain, right? For the map reduce manual, we will do what we did before, but manually. So yeah, each summary got calculated. And eventually we're entering the combine phase where we compute the final prompt, pick the appropriate buffer to define the Ollama context length window and the compute, right? Lastly, refine with LangChain normal as normal before. We eventually will call load summarize change with chain type to be refined. And these functions are used to update configuration settings values, right? Up to the end of here. This is for conveniently load up summary sample text for you to play with. And this is just gradio, event registration, and clear. So self-explanatory to some degree, and I think we are ready to launch. Poetry run python main.py. All right, so this one, here we go. As I mentioned, you can provide a given video link and load it, get information. This is not going to load a transcript yet, but you can click get transcript if you're happy with what you see here, and the transcript will be pulled in, right? And right, yep, this is based on this uh, video. Sorry, this YouTube video is my video, and it has about 700 token count. That is quite small. So in this tab, you are here. Now we are going to go to the next tab, the Summarize tab. This is going to be a section where you specify model parameter. In the future, you might have more models in your Ollama model, but you need to go into the code and change it because now I hard code it because yeah, this is what I want to use. I hard code it for now. You can change this, or you can change the temperature, let's say to that value, whatever it is. Now text splitting parameters. This is the chunk size we're talking about. Right now we have 700 chunk size, so we can say, well, that's too small, so just it's fine. Just leave it for now. All right, now approaches, you have 3 tabs corresponding to each method. So for the reduce LangChain, map reduce LangChain method, we only have one parameter to use, which is the number of tokens to predict. Just to remind you, we will adjust. Why is it? We still use this trick. We adjust the Ollama num CTX with the buffer size. Okay, that's why we only need to provide this, because we know the chunk size and we know this, so we can fix the context length. Now you have a chance to customize your prompt for each of the steps here. This is the mapping step, and this is the combine or reduce step. Okay, you can improve upon me by having a save button and save it to some disk, because right now if you change something and you quit your app and you reload it, the preset, your change is gone, the preset is going to be loaded back like this. Okay, you can improve upon my code. Anyway, so if I'm happy, I can click this one and the result will be populated in the text box below. Now everything under the tab here belongs to that tab. You can move into another section and configure whatever you want and click summarize again. Okay, yep, this is done. The other used Gemini. This is a while back in May, I think, and I remember what the content is, so it's actually pretty good. All right, for the map reduce manual method, you have 2 number of predictions to specify. Number of prediction at map settings, usually small, and the refine step, it can be large. Okay, because now you're combining many things, many summaries, and the final summary can be long, so leave an opportunity there. Okay, and lastly, with the refine method, you have only one, the same one as this guy. This one is the number of prediction. You can also customize your prompt for each of step here. So let me just load this up. Again, this is a sample text that we had before. It's everybody having a YouTube video with a host in total of 3 hours, and this one is about 43,000 tokens long each. Huge. So what we have to do here is, I'm not sure how long it's going to take to do that, to summarize the whole thing. But let's say I want to do 4,000 tokens. So that will give me around 11 documents, right? Chunk size. And I want to do, this is tricky, but I want to do this one first. And before doing that, I'm just going to kill this. I am going to bring back, okay. Oh, okay. It's in used. Where is it used in? Ah, this guy. Oh, wait, did I just kill the process? Oh, yeah, I just killed the Gradio, so I just need to redo it again. Alright. Now, refresh. I'm going to load sample text again. Yep, 43,000. And let's say this is 0.5 as before. If I do 2,500, let's try. Let's see. 2, 4. Yeah, I think it's going to take too long. Anyway, let's do it. Boom. So 25,000 tokens. Okay, so we have, let's say 45,000 divided by, that's about 18 chunks, give and take. Just 2 chunks now. Damn, it's going to take a long time. What I want to give you, but maybe cannot show it here because it's being run here, is that let me go to this page. All right, so you see this detailed summary, right? The detailed summary is, yeah, it's going to give me some result better than concise summary, but the detailed summary is not specific enough, right? The principle of writing prompts, a good prompt, is to be specific and clear. Detailed summary is not specific enough. If you want, and I think this is the cause of when we see that no matter how many number of predictions we specify, be it 256 or 512 or 1024, what we saw earlier, most of the responses are stuck at around like 200 tokens. This could be because we are not specific enough in our prompt here. I did try it early on, but unfortunately I closed that run before. I said that a summary of detail should be 5 to 10 bullet points, and that's actually going to force the LLM to use more tokens, and eventually going to give you a better, or lead to a better detail, especially when we are going to deal with a very, very long context input like this. Because I think if you have time to wait for this guy to finish running, you will see that the summary is way too short for the length of this input text. For the benefit, let me just run something in parallel off my computer, which is Gemini 4, not Gemini, GPT-4o Mini. Okay, so if what I'm trying to do here is actually, where is it now? I am going to copy this text, just this one, into this one, and this one into here. Okay, yep, that's, oh, look at that. Haven't seen this before. Message is too long. Wow. All right, that's maybe where the Gemini shine, because Google boasted that its model can support up to 1 million tokens. So let's see. Oh god, it can't. Look at that. It sucks. Yep, it cannot finish it. Wow, I can't type. So basically, inputting to ChatGPT or Gemini with a very, very long text doesn't work on its user interface. Okay, what do? Maybe I should use this one. Oh, right. Okay. Where is it? Actually, I have run that before. This is actually the output when I give everything to OpenAI GPT-4o Mini via the API. And this is the result it gets me. Okay. We might be able to compare that to the result of this run, but this run is not of this run. Oh, it has finished. Wow, but I doubt that it has actually finished at all, because look at that dangling stuff. What is the problem? Let me actually try to see here. I think the problem is that the context length is too short. I'm sorry, the number of predict token is too short. Okay. Yeah, it can possibly be that. All right. That's unfortunate. But I think it's coming in the right direction. Sadly, we have to run again for being safe. And it's going to take longer because the longer context length, the more time it needs to process. Oh, Llama run well. And hopefully this mic is finished. Is it finished? Hard to say because it hasn't been. Oh, it has finished, guys. Look at that. The last one is a full stop. And this is a result of expanding the number of prediction to be almost 3,000, not almost 3,000 tokens each. Wow. And I'm sure this is repetitive somehow. This is way too many. It could be true. From a quick look, it actually is okay. But, this is, to me right now, this is not a final step yet. It's raw, some kind of raw. You need to massage it a little bit more. Look at that, like the speaker suggests that, blah, the speaker think. I want to summarize into topics, right? So this is just the first step. Okay, you can add more nodes, right? And then if you do, that nodes can be summarizer, the editor, and then therefore you can expand this repo to be an agentic workflow. And usually if you have a very long text, you definitely need lots of agents. It's better to have more than one agent to do the summarization, because they can help each other.